welcome all of you on behalf of Air India Express to this webinar. It's a very difficult time for all of us, and all of us are experiencing stress, anxiety, fear, worry, helplessness. So these are all negative emotions. Now these thoughts and emotions are pulling all of us down. Our energy is pulled down. But not only that, it is affecting the atmosphere at home as well as at workplace. So the management thought of organizing this webinar to know more about our mind and the techniques to handle this mind. So today we have a very eminent faculty from Art of Living Foundation, Mr. Ajay Viz. A little bit about Art of Living Foundation. Art of Living Foundation was created in 1981 by Shri Ravi Shankarji. And the vision of this organization is to see a stress-free and violence-free society. So they have presence in more than 156 countries all over the world, and millions of people. The number keeps changing. It's more than, I think now, 500 million people who have experienced peace through their various programs. So now about Mr. Vij. Mr. Vij, by education, he has got a bachelor's degree in engineering, electrical and electronics from Manipal Institute of Technology with a State University gold medal. He has also obtained a postgraduate diploma in business management from Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. But he had a different calling in life, and he decided to dedicate his time and life for various activities of the Art of Living Foundation. He has been instrumental in creating a large service projects in rural areas of India through youth leadership training programs by training more than 10,000 youths in leadership programs. He has also organized the World Youth Peace Summit in association with United Nations, bringing together over 1,500 achievers in India to work on various projects. And as Praghi said, he is also a corporate trainer. And as a corporate trainer of Art of Living, he has facilitated over 10,000 employees for more than 100 companies, all top-notch corporate, academic, as well as government institutions. To just name a few: Accenture, Amazon, Citibank, Tata Group, WHO, United Nations, Citibank, and the list goes on. So we are very fortunate to have Mr. Vij today with us, and I will request Mr. Vij to share his views and give us some idea about our mind, how to manage it under this situation. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much for that very nice introduction, Aditi. Every time somebody gives such a nice introduction, it enthuses us to talk a little more about the Art of Living also. So thank you so much for that introduction. And once again, a very warm welcome to all of you on our 1 hour Want to Learn. I will spend more time on that particular topic so that what you want gets covered in this particular session. So this is a quick 35-second exercise, and I would request you, if it is possible, for you to post in the chat box what you would like to learn. Yeah, you can start now, and I can see in my chat box what are the answers here. Yeah, so time starts now. Please post in the chat box what is it that you're looking forward to learn from the session. I hope you're all able to post your answers on the chat box. This is a new kind of a platform for me. It looks very good, but yeah, I can see some people have started posting on the chat box. All right. Ramchandra ji, good afternoon to you. Altaf is saying he wants to learn how to concentrate. Jasmine is saying anger management. All right. How to deal with pressure. Kunal is saying. All right. How to deal with pressure again. How to keep calm in a pressure cooker situation. All right. How to respond in critical situations. Any technique to keep the mind calm. Stress management. All right. Managing psychosocial stress. Shri Kumar is saying, all right. I want to learn how to deal with stress. Sandeepan is saying, how to manage time, utilize time in the best possible way. Nitin says this, all right. How to cope with current depressing situation. Yes, this I think is a challenge we're all facing right now. Harshdeep is saying focus, concentration, anxiety induced in the times of the pandemic. How to deal with that? Okay. So mostly you are all trying to figure out how can we deal with stress, especially in the current situation. How do we manage our mind? How do we manage anxiety that keeps on coming to us? And how to stay calm in a stressful situation? Yeah. All right. You can stop to post your answers in the chat box. And now we'll come back to our session. I think I've got a general drift of what is it that you want to learn. Now, you all would have heard about this art of living. Yeah. What is art of living? Some of you might be thinking this is a very strange name, art of living. What is it? Now, my question to all of you here is, what's the one thing we all want in life? If you look at it, one thing we all want is, we all want to be happy in our personal life, and we all want to become successful in our professional life. Now, if you look back at your life, ask yourself this one question: have you been happy every moment of your life? हर पल खुश हो पाए क्या? You will find the answer is no. There were times when you were happy, when you became successful. You were so happy when things went the way you wanted. You were so happy. And then there were times when the situation becomes unfavorable, like it is happening right now, and our happiness is lost. Yeah. Somebody at home is not keeping well. Very difficult to be happy. Very difficult to be calm. Yeah. However, when you got your first score, your first school, your first college, your first car, if you get good marks, you get a good job, a good promotion, just go back in time. You were so happy. Your first day on the job, you were so happy. So what is happening with us in life is, our happiness sometimes comes and sometimes goes away, and our happiness looks like it is not in our control. It is in the control of the situation. Yeah. Situation is favorable, you are happy. Situation becomes challenging, like during COVID, for example. Naturally, we are unhappy. Now, you want to be happy, but the situation stops you from being happy. Why? Because our happiness is in some way connected with the situation. This is called as the science of living. Everyone's life is like this. Yeah, happiness is linked with the situation. Now, what is art of living? You say he's a great artist. Amitabh Bachchan is a great artist. Yeah. Art means what? They have some skill that other people don't have. And what is the art of living? In one line, if I was to describe it, art of living is your ability to be happy and peaceful even in a difficult situation. That skill is called as art of living. परिस्थिति विपरीत हो, उसमें आप शांत रह सको, प्रसन्न रह सको, तब जीवन जीने की कला सीख ली आपने. That is the art of living. Right? Now, many of you are thinking, how is it possible? How can I be happy in a difficult situation? Really, if you look at leaders in your organization, or if you look at leaders in your own life, you will find leaders have this ability. They can stay calm in a difficult situation. Yeah? Followers, they will get into a panic mode. They will get into anxiety. But why is a person called as a leader? Because he has the ability to face a challenge with a calm mind. Isn't that true? Yeah, leaders have this ability. They can face challenges with a calm mind. Now, how can we all learn this skill? Yeah, not only does this make us happy and peaceful, it also enhances our leadership ability within our organization. How do we do this? Now, my next question to you is, to become happy and successful, both there is one common tool that we all have in life. जीवन में खुश होना हो, सफल होना हो, एक common चीज है उसके लिए, वो क्या है? That is the quality of your mind. Isn't that true? In the same company, you will find happy employees and unhappy employees. Yes or no? In the same situation, you will find happy people, unhappy people. Yes or no? Yeah. किसी भी family में चले जाओ, there will be some people who are happy, there will be some people who are always complaining. Why? It is the quality of our mind. If you can learn to control the mind, if you can learn to control your thoughts, if you can master your thoughts and your emotions, then your happiness and success comes in your control. Now, my next question to you is, how many of you think your mind is in your control? On a physical classroom, I ask people to raise their hand. Usually nobody raises their hand. Maybe I should ask people here on the chat box. How many of you think your mind is in your control? Type the word yes in the chat box. Let me see. कितने लोगों को लगता है आपका मन आपके कंट्रोल में है? अगर लगता है तो yes टाइप करके देखो. See, very few people say mind is in our control. Sometimes somebody raises half their hand, sir, sometimes I think my mind is in my control. Kabhi kabhi man control mein aata hai na? Then we ask them a question. Okay, you think your mind is in your control? Simple exercise. For the next 10 seconds, think about anything. Don't think about a monkey. What's the thought now? Only monkey will come up and down. Yeah, monkey will be jumping up and down. Yeah, and then you're trying for it to go away. It doesn't go away. Why? Mind has a quality. Whatever you will resist, that will persist. मन से जिस चीज का विरोध करोगे वो चीज आप पर हावी होगी. You say, I don't want to become anxious during a COVID situation. Anxiety will increase. Have you seen a child when बच्चे को देखो, if you tell a child, don't put your finger in the plug, you will get a current, and you leave the room, what will the child do? First thing he will do is try to go and put the finger in the room. You would have observed this with yourself. Before COVID, you have to go for a meeting and you got late to go to office by 5 minutes in the morning. Have you observed all the traffic signals turn red for you? Yeah, you all might have observed this. थोड़ा लेट हो जाओ किसी दिन, ऐसा लगता है सारा ट्रैफिक आपको पहुंचने से रोक रहा है. Traffic is the same, but in your mind, because you resist something, it overpowers you. So the first point here is what? Mind cannot be controlled from the level of the mind. मन पर नियंत्रण पाना हो तो मन से मन को कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते हैं. The next question is, how do we control the mind then? How do I control my thoughts? There are two ways to do this, or two tricks to do this. The first trick is through awareness. हिंदी में कहते हैं सजगता. The more aware you are about your own mind, the more it starts coming in your control. Have you got angry at some time? And that anger keeps on rising and rising, and then at one point it flips over and you start cooling down. You all would have had that experience, right? What happens at that flip over point? That is called as awareness. You become aware, I am angry, and the minute that awareness comes, you are free from that anger. That's the first trick. The second trick for us to control the mind is what? It is using the breath. मन को कंट्रोल करना हो तो कैसे करें? श्वास से मन को कंट्रोल में ला सकते हो. क्यों? Because your breathing is linked with your state of mind. Let me explain this. When you're angry, how do you breathe? You can put it in the chat box. Let's have a little bit more of a two-way kind of an interaction. When you're angry, how do you breathe? Couple of you can put in the chat box. You will observe when you're angry, your breathing becomes very fast, right? And when your mind is peaceful, how do you breathe? On a Sunday morning when you wake up, how do you breathe? Your breathing is long and deep. Isn't that true? Yeah. गुस्सा चढ़ता है तो श्वास तेज होती है. मन शांत होता है तो श्वास लंबी और गहरी होती है. क्यों? Mind is linked with breathing. Up till now, we have never explored this connection. Up till now, there is stress in the situation. COVID हो गया, anxiety हो गया mind में. Anxiety से breathing rhythm change होता है, घबराहट होती है. कई लोग कहते हैं घबराहट हो रही है. क्यों? श्वास तेज चलने लगती है. Breathing becomes fast when you're anxious. What we teach on the Art of Living courses is how you can reverse this whole cycle. How you can control your breathing, and through the breath you can control the mind. You can be free of any anxiety, any stress. And when your mind is peaceful, then you can take the correct action in life and improve your situation. Deal with a difficult situation. For that, परिस्थिति जीवन में कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना हो, सबसे पहले अपना मन शांत करो. और मन को कैसे शांत करो? श्वास द्वारा. Through breathing techniques, you can have a calm mind in any situation. So in our next couple of minutes that we have here, we will explore both these aspects. Yeah, I will give you some tips about awareness. I will give you some tips of how we can become aware and control the mind. And also we'll do a little bit of breathing exercises and see how breathing helps us to control the mind. Yeah, these are the only two ways in which not only can you control your thoughts, you can also control your emotions. Yeah. And the minute you start doing that, there is happiness in life, there is peace in life, and your leadership quality keeps on increasing. You keep on becoming a better and better leader. You learn how to face any sort of challenge. So I'm now going to put on a slideshow, and I'll keep on coming back in between the slideshow. So I'll show you 2-3 slides, then I will stop the slideshow. So just let me see if I can start the slideshow now. Okay. Okay. This is what we have just been speaking about, techniques of self-mastery. They are through awareness and through the breath. Now just become aware. Yeah, if you say you want to be happy, when will that happen? When all the 7 levels of your existence are in harmony. So the breathing techniques that we teach, they bring all the 7 levels of your existence back into harmony. What are the 7 levels? The first is breathing techniques can make your body disease free. Body is the first level of our existence. It's the most gross. You can touch the body, you can feel the body, you can hit somebody. It's the most gross level. The second level of our existence is our breath, and we've already spoken about the breath. Yeah, breathing techniques make the once you learn how to do a couple of breathing techniques, the breath becomes long and deep. The third level of our existence is our mind. When I'm saying the word mind here, it is your 5 senses, your sense of taste, sense of touch, sense of smell, sense of sight. All that becomes stress-free by kind of doing these techniques. For example, in a work from home situation, many of you are working in front of your computer for long hours, maybe more than 4 hours per day. There is stress happening at the eyes level. Yeah, your eyes are not really designed to look at a screen for more than 2 hours in a day. But if you're working for 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours in front of a screen, eyes will start going down because the stress is increasing at the level of the eyes. Yeah, breathing techniques help you to get free from that. The fourth level of our existence is intellect. So what is right, what is wrong, that happens at the level of intellect. Breathing techniques helps us to make our intellect obsession free. Obsession free means what? Sometimes you have a fight with somebody in the office and you keep on replaying that conversation for a long period of time. Yeah, this stops you from being productive at workplace. We are carrying so many things from the past because we have become obsessive with them. Until you are free from that load, you will never experience happiness in life. Yeah. So the Kriya that we teach, for example, makes people, their intellect obsession free. Yeah. Mind comes back into the present moment, and we'll talk more about this as we go along. The next is it makes your memory trauma free. Yeah. So if you've gone through any bad experience, difficult experience, especially during COVID times, there are people who are losing their friend and family. It becomes very heavy on your consciousness. Yeah. By doing the Kriya, for example, whatever past you have gone through, you become free from any past heavy experiences that you're carrying. And then the ego becomes one which connects with everybody. You stop becoming negative. Otherwise, what happens with the ego? Ego is always finding faults with people. Yeah, that has to change. If you want to become a good leader and if you want to be happy in life, ego has to start becoming positive. You have to learn to connect with everybody. And then the self becomes free from sorrow. So these are 7 benefits that come by practicing breathing techniques and meditations. Yeah. Okay. Now we've already spoken a little about the breath. Maybe let me stop the slideshow now and talk a little about the tendencies of the mind that make us stressful in the first place. मन में stress कहाँ से आता है? One tendency of the mind has a tendency to oscillate between the past and the future. The past and the future. मन को देखो दिन भर वो क्या करता रहता है, या तो फ्यूचर में जाएगा, एंजाइटी होगी, कोरोना तो नहीं हो जाएगा किसी को, someone has gone outside for the day for some work, we start getting anxious for them. Why? Mind is going in the future. Are you all seeing this here? Or mind goes in the past. You have a fight with somebody, for the next 2 hours, you keep on replaying that conversation again and again and again, right? Mind is stuck to the past and it is going through regret. You will feel, I should not have said this, I should not have done this, or I should have said this. Mind gets stuck to the past. Mind is like a pendulum. Yeah, you all know what's a pendulum? In the olden days, दादाजी के घर में देखा होगा, Grandparents had this huge wall clock which had a pendulum. If you remember, mind is like that. Yeah, either mind goes in the past, goes through regret, or mind goes in the future, it goes through anxiety. Overthinking, Shikha is saying, correct. Yeah. Now, the more it goes in the past and the future, the more the mind gets stressed out. Isn't it true? Yeah, you can't change the past. Yeah, you can't control the future to a large extent. The only thing you can control is what? The present moment. Your action you can do only in the present moment. So this is the first sutra of Art of Living. Yeah, Art of Living has got 5 main sutras. The first sutra for us is what? Live in the present moment. मन को वर्तमान में लेकर आओ. The more your mind comes in the present moment, the less stress you have and the more energy you have to deal with the problem. Have you seen there are some people, they keep on worrying all day long, even before COVID. कुछ लोग हैं चिंता करने की आदत है. You ask them how are they feeling in the evening, they are saying, अरे थक गया, I'm very tired. What have you done? I've not done anything. I've been worrying all day long. Yeah, worrying drains our energy. So how do we get out of that? Live in the present moment. Yeah. You know, a child smiles 400 times a day. Scientists have done a study on happiness. Let me share the findings with you. Yeah, a child smiles 400 times a day. All of us, when we were children, we used to smile 400 times a day. When we started growing up and became teenagers, on an average, we smile only 17 times a day. And they say once you get married and join a job, we stop smiling completely. Yeah. So if you want to learn to be happy, you have to learn from children. Yeah. How can they be so happy? Because their mind is in the present moment. Now. Yeah. You go home and find a child is playing with fire and you get very concerned. You might even slap them. Don't play with fire. Huh? And when you slap them, the child cries with every cell of their body, you know. They cry 100%. But have you observed in 5 seconds, the child will come and he'll start playing with you as if that slap has not happened. He'll say, come on, Papa, come on, Mama, let me show you some new game. क्यों? बच्चा एकदम से खेलने लगेगा आपके साथ. क्यों? उसका मन पूरा वर्तमान में है. Mind is in the present moment. But if somebody slaps you, honestly ask yourself this question, how long will you take to forget it? They say we will never forget it, sir. Every day we will think how to give it back with interest. Our minds are not in the present moment. Even from a productivity point of view, you know, Germans are very productive. Germany is one of the richest countries in the world. A lot of good companies come from Germany. Yeah, Bosch, Siemens, Philips, Volkswagen, a lot of these good cars. Yeah, they're all based out of Germany. Why? Germans have this ability, they live in the present moment. They come to work at 8 o'clock, they go home at 4 o'clock. Out of an 8-hour shift, a German works for 8 hours. His mind is totally present in the here and now. After 4 o'clock, you call them, he'll say, this is my personal time. I'm just spending time with my family. You call me during office hours. They're so 100%. In India, they did the same study. They found out of a 13 or a 12 or a 13-hour time span that sometimes people spend in office, productivity is not more than 6 hours. Because our minds are not in the present moment. Yeah? Isn't that true? When you come to office, you are worrying about what's happening in the house. And when you go home, you're worrying about what's happening in the office. And now that you're doing both from your home, you're constantly alternating between the two. Mind is not in the present moment. So this is the first sutra of Art of Living, which says what? Live in the present moment. Is this clear to everyone? Is it all right for me to go on? If it's all right for me to go on, you can type OK in the chat box. Yeah? So that I know that you have understood this point. I can go on to the next one. Okay. The second point of Art of Living is mind has a tendency to cling to things which are negative. मन जो है नकारात्मक चीजों को जल्दी पकड़ता है. Yeah, mind has a tendency to cling to things which are negative. For example, suppose I give you 10 compliments and I give you one insult. Yeah, suppose I meet someone from your office. Yeah, somebody called Chandan. Yeah, and I meet him and I spend 3 hours with him, and afterwards I say, Chandan, it was so nice to spend these 3 hours with you. You're so intelligent, you gave very good business ideas, you're very warm, you're very hospitable. But Chandan, one thing is not right with you. So Chandan says what? Says one thing that's not right is your nose is a little bent. Aapka naak thoda teda hai. Now Chandan is a random name. Yeah. So even if there's a Chandan in your organization, please don't take it personally. Yeah. But suppose I give you 10 compliments and 1 insult. मैं 10 बार आपकी प्रेज करता हूं, एक आपको गाली देता हूं, आपके माइंड में क्या चीज रहेगी? That insult will stay with you. Yeah. If I meet you after 1 month, who is, yeah, and you see me, the thought will come in the mind. He is the person who said, my nose is a little bent. कोई आपको बोल दे आपका नाक टेढ़ा है, बस वो आपके दिमाग में बात ऐसे पकड़ेगी, कोई पॉजिटिव कॉम्प्लीमेंट रहेगा ही नहीं उसके सामने. Why? Mind tends to cling to things which are negative. Yeah. If you become aware of this one tendency of the mind, you will learn to cling to things which are positive. Yeah. When you work in your organization and you're dealing with people, look at their strengths, don't look at their weaknesses. Yeah, weaknesses will be there. We have to deal with them. I'm not saying you don't have to look at it, but focus on the strengths of people. Yeah, the more strength you will focus on, the stronger teams you will create within your organization. Yeah. कहते हैं किसी को अगर आपने सिखाना हो कि कुछ गलत काम नहीं करना चाहिए, तो उसके पहले 6 बार उसके अच्छे कामों की प्रेज करो, फिर उसको बताओ. If you want to correct somebody, first you have to also point out the strengths in that person. Then when you give them a suggestion, there is a chance they will change. Otherwise, nobody will change. So this is the second sutra of Art of Living. It says what? It says, mind clings to things which are negative. Yeah, happiness will come only when you learn to cling to things which are positive. Yeah. Okay. So now with this, I'm going to go back to the slideshow and show you a few more slides. We'll talk a little about food also. You know, this session is about mind your mind. Yeah. So how to stop the mind from becoming negative? Yeah. How can we have positive thoughts rather than negative thoughts? Now, there are 4 things which impact your thoughts. The first is the breath, and we've already spoken about it. The second thing which impacts your thought is food. There are 3 types of food. Yeah, tamasic food, which causes dullness in the body. Rajasic food, which creates restlessness, anxiety in the body. And sattvic food, which gives you peace of mind, strength, and a calm state of mind. These are the 3 types of food. Yeah, tamasic bhojan mein kya kya ho gaya? I'll talk a little about this now. So having drugs, for example, alcohol, drugs, smoking, having stale food, fridge mein khana dal diya, 8 ghante baad khaoge, it has become tamasic. Yeah, it has got vitamins, proteins, carbohydrates, but does not have prana or life energy. It will make the system dull. Having very heavy meats. Yeah, vegetarian food, stomach takes only 6 hours to digest vegetarian food. Non-vegetarian food, stomach can take up to 72 hours. Yeah, as the food stays in your system for too long, yeah, it stops giving you the prana. Yeah, it starts to make your system very dull. In some countries, they did not have a choice of having vegetarian food. I had gone to Russia once. There I was teaching a program in Siberia. The temperature there is minus 42 degrees Celsius outside. In countries like that, even in the summers, it is snowing. So there they have to have meat. They don't have a choice. Yeah. If you go to a desert area, for example, they have to have meat. They don't have a choice of having vegetarian food. But in India, we have a choice. We can have light vegetarian food. That's always good for the system. Yeah. So tamasic food is food which stays in your system for too long. Heavy meats will create a problem, right? That is one. Rajasic food, yeah, all your sugar and spices, yeah, basically all your meetha and all your chaat, bhel puri, papde, yeah, all your pickle that you like to have, all that is Rajasic food. Gives you energy, but makes the mind very restless. Ghabrat hone lagegi. All that will start happening to you because mind is becoming restless at night. Also, you'll have dreams. And the third kind of food is known as sattvic food. Sattva means what? Purity. So food which has got less of oil, less of spices, freshly cooked food, and sprouts, salads, and fruits. Yeah. When sprout means that has highest prana. Sprout mein bahut zyada prana hai because it is just coming to life. that food is alive for you, right? So fruits, salads, and sprouts. That's why when you fall sick, a doctor will ask you to add more fruits to your diet. Yeah. So especially during lockdown time, make sure you are having enough of salads, yeah, enough of sprouts and enough of fruits in your diet. That will help you to have more of sattva. Mind is more calm. You don't start getting very restless, very anxious in between. The third thing which helps us to change our thinking pattern is rest. Yeah. Rest, when I say, most of you understand sleep. We all sleep for 7-8 hours a night, and that gives us a lot of energy. However, meditation is a very good substitute for sleep. Yeah. Meditation means what? Ability to switch your mind off at will. Yeah. Many people don't know how to do this. हमें अपना मन रोकना आता ही नहीं है. सुबह उठते हैं, मन स्टार्ट हो जाता है, फिर पूरा दिन चलता रहता है. ट्रेन में बैठे हो, बॉम्बे में, लोकल में, तभी भी चलता रहता है, कुछ ना कुछ सोचता रहता है. वो सोच सोच के यू जस्ट ड्रेन योर एनर्जी. So at the end of our session today, we'll take you through a small guided, meditation. But meditation is very powerful. 1 hour of meditation is equal to 4 hours of sleeping. Yeah, and you will experience this today at the end of the session. A couple of minutes of meditation recharges you. Again, it makes your thoughts more and more positive. Yeah, and then the last, of course, is knowledge or awareness, which are those 2 tips that I gave you. Yeah, knowing that mind clings to things which are negative. Usko wahan se nikalo. That is one. And second is live in the present moment. मन को वर्तमान में लाते जाओ. Now. Yeah. So these are 4 tips by which we can experience positive thoughts and a higher state of energy. Then we go on to the next slide. Okay, so let's do a little bit of breathing over here. I'm going to stop my slideshow and explain to you how to do this breathing. Are you all clear up till here? Can you put OK in the chat box so that I know whatever I've shared with you up till now is clear to everybody? It's good to have a 2-way communication, so that I know that you're still there and you're still engaged. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of OKs on my chat box. All right. Let's do a little bit of breathing technique. Now we have understood that the breath can help us to control the mind. Now let's see how it can do that. First of all, I want you to check how you are breathing right now. अभी कैसे श्वास ले रहे हैं हम चेक करते हैं. What I want you to do is keep one hand on your chest and keep one hand on your stomach. Let me demonstrate it to you. One hand on your chest, one hand on your stomach, and close your eyes and breathe in and out normally. आंखें बंद रख के अंदर बाहर श्वास लेंगे. एक हाथ छाती पर है, एक हाथ पेट पर है. And become aware when you're breathing in, does your chest expand and contract first, or when you're breathing out, does your chest contract first? क्या चीज पहले फैलती है, इस पे जरा गौर देंगे. And relax your hands. हाथों को ढीला छोड़ दें, आंखें खोल लें, open your eyes. And in the chat box, write down if your chest is expanding first, type the alphabet C. If your stomach is expanding first, type the alphabet S. Let me see how your group is right now. How many of you are breathing from the chest? How many of you are breathing from the stomach? Let me check. 30-second exercise for you to type. Okay. A lot of you breathing from the chest, some of you breathing from the stomach. It looks like a 50-50 group. Half of you breathing from the stomach, half of you breathing from the chest. Okay. All right. You can stop posting your responses on the chat box, and thank you so much for being responsive. It's good even when you're there on the session, right? Good. You can stop to post your answers now. Now, we think, what is there to breathe in? श्वास लेने में क्या है? सब लोग जानते हैं. Everybody knows how to breathe, right? But see, different people are breathing differently. Some are breathing from the chest, some from the stomach. Yeah. Now, first thing that I will share with you is the correct way to breathe is what? The correct way to breathe is breathing from the stomach. जब आप श्वास लेते हो, it is like putting water into a pot. The air has to start filling from the base of the lungs, which means your stomach has to expand first. And as you keep on breathing in, your chest expansion will follow. श्वास जब अंदर भरते हैं पहले पेट बाहर आना चाहिए, बाद में छाती. Same thing when you're breathing out, the vacuum starts from the base of the lungs, moves upward. So stomach has to contract first, followed by the chest. This is called as yogic breath. Yogic means what? Natural breathing. Yeah. So this is the correct way to breathe. Now, all of you who are feeling that you're breathing from the chest area, that means that there is some stress in your system. शरीर में तनाव होता है तो आदमी चेस्ट से श्वास लेना स्टार्ट करता है. So for all of you, I will recommend you one very simple exercise. Tonight before sleeping, while you're lying down, keep one hand on your chest, keep one hand on your stomach and rectify your breathing. आप consciously अपनी श्वास को change कीजिए ताकि आप पेट से श्वास लें. That is one. And second, of course, we'll speak how you can do other meditation techniques. We'll see at the end of the session. Yeah, learn how to do some breathing techniques and get the stress out of the system. That's one. Are you all clear on this? Yes? Okay. The second thing and the last thing we'll teach with our breathing before we go on to our meditation, yeah, is called as Bhastrika. Now, I will explain to you how to do this. Then I will tell you the benefit of the technique and then we can all practice this as a group. Right? So, Bhastrika is very simple. You will keep a loose fist in front of your shoulders and your elbows are close to the body. Let me shift my camera at the back so that you can see me. Yeah, so this is how you have to sit when you're doing Bhastrika. Loose fist is in front of the shoulder. Now, when I will say breathe in, your hands go up, palms will open. Breathe out, hands come down, palms will close, and the elbow will hit the side of your chest. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And then I'll ask you to rest. Yeah. So this is when you're breathing in this fashion, you will feel pressure happening in the nostrils. That's one. It will help you to open out both your nostrils. The second benefit is this very simple breathing technique expands your lungs capacity. Humans are on an average using only 27% of their lungs capacity. Athletes go up to 35% of their lungs capacity. But by doing this kind of a technique, you can easily go up to 50 to 60% of your lungs capacity, which helps you to throw out the toxins in the day, makes your immunity stronger. So let's all practice 2 rounds of Bhastrika, and then I would ask you to share your experience, how you're feeling after doing this breathing technique. Yeah, okay. So we'll do 15 rounds in each set, and then we'll do a total of 2 sets. Yeah? So let's all start. एक बार practice करते हैं. सुनना एक बात है, करना करके देखते हैं. Loose fist in front of the shoulder. Keep your spine erect. Body is relaxed. Take a normal breath in and exhale completely. And now with force, breathe in, out, 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 in, 7, in, 8, in, 9, in, 10, जोर से, in, 11, in, 12, in, 13, in, 14, in, 15, and relax your hands. Palms are on the knees, facing the ceiling. Keep your eyes closed, body relaxed. श्वास को ढीला छोड़ दें, and become aware of any sensation in the body. You might feel some tingling sensation in the chest area. Keep your eyes closed and keep your awareness inside the body. आंखें बंद ही रखेंगे और अपना ध्यान शरीर के भीतर रखेंगे. Only for a few seconds. And let's get ready for second and last round of Bhastrika. Once again, a loose fist in front of your shoulders. एक और बार ढीली मुट्ठी कंधों के सामने. Take a normal breath in and exhale completely. And with force, breathe in, out, in, 2, in, 3, in, 4, in, 5, in, 6, in, 7, in, 8, in, 9, in, 10, in, 11, in, 12, in, 13, in, 14, in, 15, and relax your hands. And relax your body, and we will continue into a short meditation. आंखें बंद ही रखें, 5-7 मिनट का छोटा सा ध्यान करते हैं. Make sure you're sitting down comfortably wherever you are. रीढ़ की हड्डी को सीधा रखें. Keep your spine erect. कंधों को ढीला छोड़ दें. पेट को ढीला छोड़ दें. Relax your shoulders. Relax your stomach. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. In this meditation, just listen to the instruction very lightly. Don't imagine anything. Just listen. Take another deep breath in and exhale. Become aware of the sound you can hear from the environment. आसपास की आवाज को गौर से सुनिए. The sound of the fan, the air conditioning, the cars, and accept all the sound as it comes to you. जो भी आवाज सुनाई दे उसे स्वीकार कर. Take a deep breath in, गहरी श्वास लें and breathe out. छोड़ दें. Take your attention to your right foot. And relax the right foot wherever it is. दाएं पांव को ढीला छोड़. Relax all the cells, all the muscles of the right foot. Right knee, दायां घुटना. Right thigh, दाईं जंघा. Relax the whole right leg. Take your attention to your left foot and let it loose. Left knee. Left thigh. And the whole left leg. Take your attention to the abdomen, the area beneath the navel. Stomach. Relax all the muscles of the stomach area. Chest. Shoulders. Right arm, दाएं बाजू. Left arm, relax the left arm. Throat. Face. And top of the head. Become aware of your whole body. This body is a gift to you from nature. Take a deep breath in and relax as you breathe out. Take your attention to your thoughts. Good thoughts or bad thoughts. Never mind. Let them all come. Become aware of your feelings. Any anxiety, any restlessness, any emotion, just become aware. In this moment, you are peace, you are joy. आप ही शांति हैं, आप ही आनंद हैं. Become aware of your feelings, if any. Become aware of your thoughts, if any. Become aware of your body and your breath. शरीर और श्वास के प्रति सजग हो जाएं. And slowly and gradually becoming aware of your environment, you can slowly open your eyes. धीरे धीरे आंखें खोल सकते हैं. Okay, so with this we come to an end of our session. We are leaving it open for question answers. I believe we have up till 1 o'clock. And just before we go on to the question answers, people who have already done the meditation, if you can just post in the chat box, how was the meditation for you? So then we know what's your experience after doing Bhastrika and the meditation. Yeah. And in the meantime, I will hand over to Aditi ji for any question answers. Over to you, Aditi.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Vish. I personally enjoyed the meditation very much. So let's see. The floor is open for all of you to ask questions now.
Okay, feeling relaxed, great feeling. All right, we're getting feedback here. Good. It was a good experience, fantastic, feeling relieved. Okay, Altaf is saying, learned a new way of concentration. Thank you. Rajdeep is saying, feeling good. Okay. Okay. So I don't see any questions, but usually people, many times people say it was good meditation. How can we learn more about this? So is it all right for me to talk about that? Yeah, Aditi ji?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Any questions you have, you please put it. So, in fact, sir, I would like to ask, we have learned this. Who is going to teach us every day? How do we do it every day?
How to do this every day? That's true. Many people ask at the end of the session, it's a great feeling. How do I have this feeling every day? So we teach a course of the art of living. Nowadays, it is also happening online, and we are teaching to government people, IAS officers. Everything is happening online. It's a 3-day program, about 3 hours per day, 9 hours. It's called as the Art of Living program, level 1, also called as happiness program. And if you are keen to learn how to do the technique as a company, if you wish, you can see how you would like to organize it. We can have a corporate program. And a lot of corporates are benefiting from the Sudarshan Kriya. Like I was saying, about 140 companies. Larsen and Toubro, we've taught about 600 programs in the last 3 years. And they found a huge change in their productivity, mindset of their employees, team working. All of that has improved. Stress levels have gone down. So if you want to learn how to, be like this every day, how to feel calm, relaxed, and positive, learn the Art of Living program. And if you would like, you can also organize it in your company. We can do it online like we are doing the session now. And that Sudarshan Kriya is a 1.5 hour breathing technique. Very, very powerful, eliminates a lot of stress and toxins. A lot of people get cured of migraines, of asthma, because the stress is not in the system. So I would recommend that if you all wish, you can organize a program for your team, or if you wish, you can go on the Art of Living website and see how you can register for a program on your own also and do the course. So it's a 9-hour program, and once you learn that Sudarshan Kriya, they'll teach you a 30-minute breathing technique that you do every day. Yeah. So that when you practice on a daily basis, we say you give yourself 24 minutes and then your 24 hours is taken care of. All the stresses are out of the system and you feel happy, positive, immunity goes up, depression levels come down, brain functioning increases. So there's a lot of medical research which goes behind the Sudarshan Kriya. So I would really recommend that for you all to do that program.
Sir, a couple of questions are there here. Rajdeep Biswas is asking, how many times should we do this meditation?
So this meditation which I shared with you, this is a group technique. However, if you still want to learn other meditations, I would say on YouTube, just search for Shri Shri, SRI. And our founder has a separate channel on YouTube where there are more than 100 meditations. So you can learn from there. Last month, we did something called as a 21-day meditation challenge. So anyone interested to learn or go through more kind of meditations, I would recommend that you come on his channel and then you can download from there and you can do all these meditations. But the thing with the Sudarshan Kriya is it's very powerful, 20 minutes of breathing, and then the level of the mind becomes so sharp. So that, of course, is the ultimate for you to learn. But meanwhile, if you're going through, stresses, definitely come on the YouTube channel and do those guided meditations. Okay? This one you don't do on your own. This one is a group meditation. Sometimes you can go very deep. So then you need somebody to get you out of the meditation also. But those ones you can do. Yeah.
Sir, Srija Iyer is asking, she knows breathing definitely calms us down. But in an emergency situation, how do we go about it? ये सब हमें मालूम तो है, we know everything, but when that anger comes, when that anxiety comes, what do we do? How do we handle that situation?
Okay. There is a saying that you cannot prepare for the war while you're inside the war. Yeah. You have to prepare for the war before that. अगर ब्लेड को तेज करना है, धार तेज करनी है, वो युद्ध के पहले करना चाहिए. However, one tip still I will give you. If you are, of course, when you keep practicing the kriya, you will not reach that state. Even if a difficult situation comes, you will be able to manage it. But one very simple breathing technique is, if you are getting anxiety, sit down for some time and breathe from the throat area in what is called as Ujjayi breathing. Let me quickly demonstrate it for you. Ujjayi breathing, what you do is you make a slight hissing sound from the base of the throat. The sound is something like this. Yeah, normally you breathe from the nostril, sounds comes from here. Ujjayi, what you do is you constrict the throat a little bit, slight Ujjayi comes. That sound comes, that slight, hissing sound comes. Now, Ujjayi is a very powerful breathing technique. There is a nerve behind the throat called as the Sushumna Nadi. When you breathe in Ujjayi, that nerve starts to calm down and it calms the mind. So, of course, normally we teach this on a full-fledged program of Art of Living, but since you're asking this now and people are going through so much of stress, I'm sharing this whole technique with you. Just sit for 3 to 5 minutes time and breathe in Ujjayi. Children naturally breathe in Ujjayi. When a child is in deep sleep, he starts making that hissing sound from the base of the throat. Yeah? So I thought I'll share a very simple technique. Ujjayi breathing will help you to stay calm while you're in a difficult situation. And also going forward, please make the time to learn the Sudarshan Kriya, and that will help you in so many ways not to reach that state where you start getting anxious. पहला तो ये है कि एंजाइटी होनी ही नहीं चाहिए, है ना? और एंजाइटी हो जाए तब उज्जैन में श्वास लो, मन शांत हो जाएगा. All right. Anything else, Aditi?
Yeah, how to improve concentration and how to cope in an emergency situation, which you already explained. Yeah. So how do we improve concentration? That is
see, concentration goes down because of the stress level. Yeah. If your mind is oscillating with the past and the future, there is no way you can concentrate, right? So there are 2 tips which can help you to concentrate. One is a little attention on your food. Thoda meetha kam karo. If you have sugar, mind becomes very restless, does not help you to concentrate. Children have this thing, they have a lot of chocolates and sweets and chips and rajasik khana zyada kha lete hain. When the mind is restless, cannot concentrate at all. Cut down on your sugar content. That is one. Yeah. And then second is, of course, meditation will help you. Yoga exercises will help you. This will help you to increase your concentration because the Sudarshan Kriya brings your mind back in the present moment. Yeah. So breathing techniques, meditation, and cutting down on the spices and the sugar in the body will help the mind to concentrate better. We have a course for children, and we find after doing the program, children cut down on the sugar, their grades improve in class. Somebody getting 65% starts getting 80%, 90%. And parents come to us and say, what have you done to my child? How did this happen? It is just a question of improving concentration using your diet and breathing techniques. Yeah. Aditi?
Yeah. Somebody is asking, after sitting for about 30 minutes cross-legged, legs and knees become stiff and ache. How do we overcome that?
You don't have to sit cross-legged at all. Yeah. Any meditation you do, any breathing technique you do, you can sit on a chair and also do this. This is a problem, especially for people after a certain age, they cannot sit down cross-legged for long hours. Please don't sit down in cross-legged position at all. Yeah. Most important thing when you're doing breathing or any else or any form of meditation, body should be comfortable. Kursi pe baith ke bhi kar sakte ho, bistre ke side pe baith ke bhi kar sakte ho. Body has to be comfortable. As you keep on practicing it, you will get a hang of it, right? But don't force the body. Listen to the body.
So we'll take one more question because we are already, time is over. So one question is, somebody is saying, I personally feel that certain stress in professional life makes us more effective. So is there something called good stress?
Yes, there is. In fact, you have asked the right question. It's like a bell curve, थोड़ा सा स्ट्रेस आपने देखा है, when you are under little pressure suddenly you start performing more. अगर कोई डेडलाइन नहीं दो किसी को तो कोई काम करेगा ही नहीं. कई बार ऐसा हो जाता है ना. That's also true even in our personal life. So little bit of stress, little bit of pressure is good. There is, scientists have found out little stress increases performance. It goes up to a point, and then that bell curve starts coming down. More stress now does not increase performance, it starts reducing performance. Yeah. So that is also one thing that we teach on the program. How to be inspired. Motivation क्या होता है? बाहर से प्रेशर आता है, मोटिवेशन मिलता है तो हम काम करते हैं. पर लाइफ में अगर ये पैटर्न ही चेंज कर दें, एंड इफ यू कैन लर्न हाउ टू बी इंस्पायर्ड, व्हेन यू लव टू डू समथिंग, then you don't need any pressure. You love to watch a movie, nobody tells you stressfully go and watch a movie, it is compulsory. No, you do it on your own. You take out the time, the energy, because you love, because you love to do it. So that is also something we teach on the program, how to move from being motivational to being inspirational. And you're right, until you reach that level, little stress is good. More stress reduces performance. That's where the Sudarshan Kriya helps, and helps to enhance your capacity. Yeah, back to you, Aditi.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. So we are taking away with us some sutras which you gave it to us about how to be happy. One is live in present moment. So ज़्यादा पीछे past और future का सोचना नहीं. We have to just live in present moment. Then learn to cling to some positive things. Focused on your strength rather than your weaknesses. That was a wonderful point, sir. And same way as leaders, we need to focus on the strengths of our employees and motivate them. And then you also shared about how do we get positive thoughts and energy. You spoke about food, then sleep, meditation, and the knowledge points. So it was a wonderful session, sir. I thank you on behalf of Air India Express, and we enjoyed having you on our Connect program. We look forward for your guidance in future also.
Thank you so much for having this whole session. And I just want to share with everyone, please stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and I hope to see you all soon sometime on a program of the Art of Living. Till then, all the best to you, and my best wishes and regards to everyone. Take care.